grew up in Switzerland and I decided to do a degree in physics at ETH Zurich. And towards the end of my studies, of course, the question was like what topic I want to specialize in for my diploma thesis back then. And quantum computing was a new topic that came up, and I thought it was very interesting, very dynamical, very interdisciplinary, and I was kind of was attracted to the field. And then then I started working on the theory of quantum computing, basically. And that's what I have been doing since, topic-wise, but at various different locations. So I did a postdoc also at Caltech in California. And then I actually switched and worked at the computer science department in London as a professor there. And I also worked in industry for the Amazon Web Services quantum computing team. So I really saw, I think, different angles from our field. And now I'm arrived in Aachen. I think I was at least equally excited also about mathematics or computer science, so it was not a clear cut at all. I should also say, I guess my father was a physics teacher at a gymnasium, so there was of course a lot of input at home. But I think it's just generally a very good kind of education to go into physics. It's a good way of thinking, and I never kind of planned to stay in academia. So that's another thing that attracted me to this particular degree, that even if you don't stay within the area, you get a very good education, you're very employable afterwards, let's say. Well, so the quantum industry, I think, is very attractive, but it's like many of the big players are based in the US, and I grew up in Switzerland, continental Europe. So that was certainly a big factor. I also got an ERC starting grant from the European Union, which is a very attractive offer, lots of money that you can spend flexibly. So that was another reason that made me come back to Europe, basically. Then more specifically, maybe I think I really like the academic system in Germany. I mean, I guess it's a bit old school, but this kind of idea of self-government of the university, of the professors, the idea of basically free education. I think that's something that I like. So in that sense, Germany is certainly a very attractive place for me. Since I lived at many different places all over the world, I made a lot of friends along the way, and I tried to keep in contact. I think that's the beauty of an academic career, that one has this different type of friends and different cultures that they could see. But of course, for that, I like to travel also. So this is certainly a passion of mine still. These days, a little less, but I think that's the number one thing I could mention here. Yeah.